Good evening. As COVID cases continue to fall, the Ford government is dropping more hints about what the reopening in the province could look like and will not look like. Yesterday, we told you the color-coded framework was being scrapped. Today, we're getting strong hints the province will not be opening region by region.
What I can assure people is that we're going to give them time to be able to plan what that reopening plan looks like, sector by sector.
How the government relays the reopening will be crucial. Doug Ford and his ministers have taken a lot of criticism for unclear communication and ever-shifting terminology.
The red zone, gray zone, the emergency brake, shutdown.
Awful, frankly, and it's prolonged the pandemic and made it worse. People just want clear answers. They want clear guidance. And especially now with reopening, the province needs to come out with a clear reopening plan that has clear, transparent metrics and benchmarks. But I think if the government grounds them in science and evidence and then clearly and transparently communicates that to people, we'll have more public trust.
In the early days of the pandemic, Doug Ford's approval was very high for the way he handled COVID. But it started to drop when health experts openly questioned the government's decisions.
I believe that the last phase, they've certainly had struggles. There has been some confusion about what they're basing their decisions on, right? Sometimes it was very clearly they were taking, and they kept with the messaging, this is what the doctors have advised. But then the problem is the doctors would come out and say, no, that's actually not what we advise at all, right?
Now the premier is largely behind the scenes, letting his ministers deliver the message. Doug Ford has only been in the legislature twice in the last 3 weeks.
I think he'll be front and center around the initial plans for this rollout, and then you'll see the minister sort of fan out and do that.
The good news is coming, though. Today, the chief medical officer of health announced hospitals can resume surgeries. As for when activities like golf will reopen, the answer was, well, less clear.
In the fullness of time.
I'm hearing we can expect some sort of announcement tomorrow around outdoor activities reopening. When you could hit the links or play basketball and tennis, that's not certain yet. Some reports suggest it will be right after the May 2-4 weekend. Sylvia Jones, the Solicitor General, today said people should focus on getting vaccines this long weekend, adding in the past there have been spikes after holidays when people get together.